We about to go in with this. Venus and Pisces. And y'all know Flex is a Pisces, so we in the high seas. High key. Ooh. Yo, shout out to Rochi RD. Man, I do make some great music. Y'all, if you are here right now, you're vibing with the best astrologer in the whole entire world. And I have a new book coming out called Astrosthetics. And you can pre-order it right now. But before we get to that, can we get to this Venus and Pisces all signs? For my Aries, out there, privacy. If you are Aries, if you got planets in Aries, what have you been keeping secret? Is there any things that you need to channel, that you need to express? Is there anything that you need to bring to the surface? Is there anything that you just need to you also need to sensualize yourself in private matters? If you're an Aries, all right, y'all, listen. We doing all signs right now. You could wait for your sign. And really, we have all signs in the chart, okay? So even though Pisces is in Aries, I mean, even though Venus is in Pisces, and y'all, Pisces is in Aries, and Aries is in Pisces, but Venus is in Pisces, the planet of sensuality, love, romance, the look of the idea of architecture, the planet of social design is in Pisces. And can we get a hootie hoo? Because Venus is exalted in Pisces. Ooh. And Venus is exalted in Pisces. Ooh. This is where you get some of your best musicians from. Like Vibes Cartel. Um, there's somebody else major that got Venus and Pisces, but I know Vibes Cartel got that. And for y'all that don't know, Vibes Cartel is like a very influential dancehall artist. To me, he's right up there with Jay-Z and Eminem. But he has the moon in Pisces and he has Venus in Pisces. Now, Venus is the planet of love. Why is it that the planet of love is exalted in the sign of spirituality? This is because love and spirituality, they share a very pivotal relationship. When your spirit is in alignment with someone else's, you can create a very powerful phenomenon this way. You can create children, the most beautiful, divine, serene beings on this earth, the star seeds of the future, right? So y'all, we're talking about Venus and Pisces. Venus is 0 degrees Pisces right now. And I was speaking about Aries before. This is the a sensuality through loss as well. If you're an Aries, you could also be letting go. You can't express yourself. Let certain things go. Let certain things flow. And the moon is in Gemini, and this is expressing yourself, expressing your mind. If you are Aries, you should kind of be getting in a little shadow work bag, you know, renewing yourself. And the sun is in Aries now, but with the Aries out there, and then with the moon going into Gemini, with Uranus and Taurus, all of these things are interesting because Uranus and the moon, they're gonna semi-sextile each other. This is gonna bring in some familiarity with the unfamiliar aspects of life, especially for an Aries. And the interesting thing as well is that if you were Aries, you could tap into some serious financial swings right now. Y'all make sure y'all pre-order my new book, Astrosthetics, okay? And that's for the Aries. And also, y'all, we have Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces. But guys, Mars is gonna be there in about 2 weeks. We're really looking at this Pisces stellium that I've been looking at for 2 years. And make sure y'all pre-order my new book, Astrosthetics, because this is gonna be the most epic thing ever. All right. So for my Tauruses, for the Tauruses, y'all are dealing with support from your friend groups. If you're a Taurus, your friends should be strengthening you. Your friends should be empowering you, strengthening your hopes, dreams, and wishes, and giving you support when it comes to your ideas and your goals, and also your networking habits. Your friends should be right now would be a great time for Tauruses to get into some marketing. If you're a Taurus and you got any Taurus in your chart and you got a product, you should be on some genius stuff right now, because you have Uranus, the genius, and if you a Taurus, I would recommend that you right now is not the time for y'all to be really recreationally experimenting with drugs and having a deluded mind. If you're a Taurus, I need you to make sure that your friends are bringing purpose and value to the way you socializing with humanity. If you're a Taurus, you should not have any idle relationships right now. If you are a Taurus and you have idle relationships, that there's an element around delusion around your friends and you want clarity. So for the Tauruses, clarity is what I need from y'all. And that's what y'all gonna continue to have. Y'all, I wish y'all clarity and abundance and success. Now for my Geminis, the busybodies of the zodiac. From the Geminis, this is your career. This is big moves within the career field. Also, even in the home life, if you're a Gemini, you could be maybe moving. You could be maybe very busy with working endeavors. You could be putting your best foot forward and expanding upon your values in society. This means construct. You shall be constructive. You shall be building new things. You should be busy building new things, busy building, expanding yourself with your endeavors, whether it be you getting to a new bag, whether it be you um having a solid business plan and sticking with it. This is the ten this is it could get a little tense with these things. It could be a tense time, but you just got to work through it constructively. So if you have any Gemini in your chart, this is when you should be building with no sense of delusion. I would actually say that for all signs, that because y'all, I'm telling y'all, this Pisces vibe, it could be very confusing. I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. And you want clarity. But with the Geminis, this is y'all with your public representation. And it's interesting. Shout out to Kanye West, phenomenal man, yo. Right? And we seeing him, you know what I'm saying? Experience, some a slight moment in the public, and now you feel me, he chilling out. Feel me? He's restructuring and just, yo, y'all know Kanye, he gonna come back so much crazier and so much dope, so much doper and profound. You know what I'm saying? Kanye West a genius. But for the Geminis, build, structure, organize, arrange, build constructively. Don't be delusional with your working endeavors. All right. You should have a solid plan of fortitude for how you're gonna proceed. Also, even with sensuality too, with these things, we should be approaching a point of sensuality. You should be approaching a point of comfort, of comfort within your working endeavors, Gemini. All right, y'all make sure y'all pre-order my new book, Astrosthetics, the best astrology book of the millennium, guaranteed. This book is legendary, a masterpiece. Future future agreements from the world at large will shortly follow the aforementioned statement and declaration that this book will change the game. Let's proceed to Cancer. To Cancer, spreading of love. When we're talking about cancers now, this is a beautiful time for y'all. Expanding, learning, tapping into your religious spiritual values, being comfortable with the distances that you traveled, being comfortable with the changes that you have made, being comfortable with matters of privacy. Um, maybe with your mother if you're a Cancer, um, having a moment of comfortability with your mother, having a moment of comfortability with where you moved to, where you've been where you've been expanding to, where what you've been learning, how you have been acquiring information. If you're a Cancer, if you have any Cancer placements, you should be approaching a point of sensuality with your knowledge, with your wisdom. And then you will be able to build with this shortly after. You if you're a Cancer, you can have enlightening discussions about spirituality. Maybe you're if you are Cancer and you just moved, you could be you should be approaching a moment of comfortability with where you moved to. All right, so shout out to the Cancers, and make sure y'all pre-order this new book. Let's proceed to the Leos, the celebrators, the one that loves celebration. This is gonna bring you a moment of sensuality within your working healing modalities. So the things within you that you've been trying to transform, maybe certain habits that you have been trying to lift up, and you want to bring these habits to a positive space of realization. As a Leo, you're gonna reach a point of sensuality here, and the important thing is to remember to proceed with this energy. Just because Venus is in Pisces and you're experiencing a comfortable moment, you got to maintain that. You got to let these transits stick. You got to let these transits stick with you. Don't just let these transits whiz by, and you don't have something to hold on to. So if you're a Leo, you should be holding on to sensuality within your transformational process. You should be approaching a point of just comfort with, and yo, this is, and you know what, I was just speaking about that, like I was just speaking about that, like, because y'all, everybody is talking about healing now and healing trauma, right? And all of this, now that we already been speaking about it, everybody got the message. All right, we understand that we may have generational trauma from a collective with all the crazy stuff going on. I mean, trauma with the collective, but now it's our time to heal these things and approach finite solutions when moving forward. All right, but I got a little, I'm a Pisces, but I got Leo in my chart. You feel me? So I could be just like, that could be my bias, but this is why I always say that astrology is multidimensional. All right. And y'all make sure y'all pre-order my new book, Astrosthetics, because you get that book, you gonna go in where it's gonna help you craft um a a a space and a zone for these things. That book makes it very simple. You wanna, yo, how do I formulate an interpretation? Make sure y'all pre-order my new book. So for the Leos out there, um, comfortability with things that could have been somewhat traumatic, um, a, a, a point of understanding, spiritual understanding, and this is gonna allow you to build a strong healing process, and one that will last indefinitely and positively. Y'all rocking with the best astrologer in the world right now, and I appreciate y'all if y'all in this room. For my Virgos, for my Virgos out there, um, this is gonna bring a comfortability in with other people. This is gonna be a comfortability with everything outside of yourself. So even with your with yourself, you, if you a Virgo, you should be, this can bring out your charitable side. All right, this is gonna allow you, you gotta dream a little bit more. Let relationships be a little bit more, don't be critical of others. If you're a Virgo, there are times to be critical of others, but right now, let things flow in your relationships. Don't don't pass judgment. Just let things flow, let things be, let things express themselves and exist in a positive state. Let your relationships be sensual. Allow how you view the world, how you're gazing at the outside world. Allow only beautiful things to be observed. All right, because this can bring in a moment where your socializing skills can transform. Like, like when we're talking about just socializing better, just creating relationships that have purpose, that bring value to our lives. This is what I need from the Virgos, right? Un Allowing things to flow so that the sensuality of your relationships and your perception can be seen in the world and from the world. All right. And it's also a great time too for y'all to build relationships with the opposite sex as well. All right, so if you're a Virgo, and that this can depending on your chart. All right, y'all know we all have different charts, and in astrostatics we don't generalize. All right, because everybody has a different chart, everybody has a different way of going about reality. All right. So, but for most Virgos out there, I need clarity within partnerships and sensuality with perception from y'all. And y'all rocking with the best astrologer. Let's move, let's proceed to Libra. Now for my Libras, this is gonna be your what you're eating. This is gonna be what you're eating, what's going on within you, in an abdominal level. How are you sensual with your health? Are you sent Do you feel vital? Is your vitality where you want it to be? Do you have the basic energy that you need to get up every day on a day-to-day basis and carry out what you need to? And this is also even for strong seventh housers too. How is your diet? How have you been eating? How is the food that you eating and your health affecting you on a day-to-day routine based level? What's going on within your sacral area? Are you feeling vital? Libra, are the foods that you're consuming, what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, is it providing you with the vitality that you need to be sensual? You should be comfortable with your self-esteem, comfortable with your weight, your fitness goals. All right. So, all my Libras, this is balance within your health. All right. Find the value in your health. All right. Um, for my Scorpios, shout out to the Scorps. Y'all know my queen is a Scorp. I got 2 planets in Scorpio. I love Scorpio. This is a great time for y'all to create new things, having sensuality within your art, making beautiful art. This is going to be an artistic renaissance period for the Scorpios, finding sensuality within what you're creating, your relationships, being more creative, um even with sex, with your children, with your partner, even with your art. That this is a creative period for y'all, and I'm excited to see the Scorpios create new, profound, phenomenal things. All right. And also a celebration of your comfortability, celebrating your sensuality. This is where Scorpios, they're gonna experience great relationships, their relationships with their partners, their significant others, their children. All of these things, they're gonna find a lot more value in their art. Maybe they even in the fine arts, Scorpios, you might be more active, finding sensuality within how you're acting and engaging, and sensuality within being a little dramatic. But this is with your art and your creative endeavors. So shout out to the Scorpios. And y'all listen, make sure y'all pre-order my new book, Astrosthetics. You can only pre-order it with access. You need a password. If you want to pre-order the best astrology book of the millennium, just send me a DM, baby. All right? Y'all rocking with the best astrologer. Let's proceed. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. This is comfortability for y'all with tradition, a comfortability within values, with y'all foundation. Also, even this is a slight challenge for y'all, being comfortable within y'all home, sensuality within where you're going to the future. And also y'all should be preparing yourself for a period of creativity, also a shift within the home, but also finding value within that shift, finding value within that shift, and also maybe even a shift in partners and who y'all have been speaking to. But what y'all really want to look out for is, how are you guys, how have you been eating for the past 2 years? If you're a Sagittarius or you have any Sagittarius placements, you got to focus um on being very unorthodox with your diet, being unorthodox with your diet, because it could have a slight effect on like the relationships within your home. Like this is some real stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because Sagittarius and Sagittarius placements like to consume. It's like, yo, like if you a Sagittarius, if you got any Sag placements, it's like it will pop up in the case where it's like, even like your mom could be like, yo, have you been eating a lot? And these are the types of things you want to look out for if you got any Sag in your chart. So you gotta really you gotta balance out taking those. You gotta be critical with your day-to-day habits and how that affects your perception of your living environment. All right. And if you're a Sagittarius and if you're having any friction with your parents or your mom, or like in your house, this is because you need to make like a lifestyle change or like a change in your diet. And it's going to reflect from the maternal energy. All right. But another way this could work is complete sensuality in dreams, complete sensuality with ancestors, even visitation from ancestors. All right. So shout out to all my Sagittarius and all my Sag placements. You know y'all lit. And y'all make sure y'all pre-order my new book, Astrosthetics. Let's proceed to Capricorn. To all the Capricorns, this is gonna be comfortability in how you've been communicating. Maybe driving, you driving a lot. You driving and you daydreaming a lot. A great time for y'all to communicate ideas. Um being very your intelligence, being communicative with your ideas, with your intellect, being comfortable with how you're expressing yourself and the thoughts that are traversing through your mind. Y'all are really rocking with the best astrologer right now. You feel me, Capricorn? And also what I need y'all to look out for is unconventional shifts in creativity. Maybe y'all have certain business ideas that are just they might seem weird and wacky. See if you can execute them. It's great for Capricorns to think outside of the box. That's y'all, that's what y'all supposed to do. Y'all supposed to be investing in unorthodox things, investing in the future. This is how Capricorn becomes the innovator, which brings us to Aquarius. My one of my favorite signs. Aquarius is in my top three. When we're talking about the Aquarius right now, I need y'all how are y'all dealing with your time? Are you making the best of your time? Are you comfortable with your investments? Are you comfortable with what you've been investing your time to, your resources? Are you seeing sensuality with where you want to be financially? Some of your innovativeness, this is a time where your innovation can pay off for you financially within these next 3 weeks. Your innovation and the weird elaborate mind that you have can benefit you and bring you value financially in the next several weeks. All right. So if you got any Aquarius in your chart, how are you innovating time? How are you creating time? Are you constructing time constructively? What's going on with you? How what is your relationship to time? Do you use your time in association with resources to create sensuality and comfortability for yourself? Literally, how are your investments looking to all the Aquarius placements out there? And last but eternal, yeah, make sure y'all pre-order my new book, Aesthetics. We about to go to Pisces, right? And we got Venus in Pisces right now. And y'all know I'm a Pisces, but y'all know Venus is exalted here because this is a great time for finding the sensuality within oneself through the fine arts, through music. If you a Pisces, you should be finding all types of comfort within the invisible dimension, positive spiritual encounters. Maybe some of these spiritual encounters can be resourceful to you. Spiritual friends, spiritual associates. Also, Pisces, you can look out for some unconventionality within communication. This is the future, having the communication from the future. Maybe you and people around you, they could be their perception of you could be comfortable within the future. That this is a quantum time for Pisces, finding comfortability within one's quantum self, finding comfortability in your past, present, hyper future lifetime. You should be a comfortability within your self esteem. I mean, Pisces governs quantum physics anyway, so it's wearing that on its sleeve, finding a comfortability within the realm of spirits, that the divine feminine right now. Also, look out for some new music that might be coming your way. All right, new music, maybe new movies, finding sensuality within the arts, similar to Leo. But the thing is that this is going to influence y'all with your self-esteem, an expansion in self-esteem, a heightened self-esteem. All right. And also a lot of these things can be financially rewarding too. Finding and also finding the values within your self-esteem, finding the values within your personal character that are beneficial to your symmetry. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So y'all, that's all 12 signs of the zodiac. And y'all excuse my background noise. That's all 12 signs of the zodiac. And y'all know with Pisces, we gotta keep it on a mysterious tip because Venus is in Pisces anyway. This is why a lot of it we can't even talk about. A lot of it is gonna be astrally within your dreams, within your etheric field. And this is right next to the self. This is right next to self and the brain, right? Pisces. So you should be sensuality within the invisible dimensions and within the unseen, finding the value in what's not there yet. Y'all listen, y'all rocking with the best astrologer, all right? My new book is coming out in several weeks. Make sure y'all pre-order the book. Make sure y'all go on my Instagram and check out the pre-trailer I put up because it's going viral right now. I appreciate y'all very much. Make sure y'all go on my Instagram and like and comment my picture. I appreciate y'all for sure. Y'all are all the best. And if you're in this room, I wish you nothing less but success. And you are very great. All right. Always carry positive vibes on you and avoid all haters. All right. Now, y'all listen, man. Make sure y'all pre-order this new book, Astro Aesthetics. You know what I'm saying? It's the best astrology book of the millennium. All right. 400 pages. It's a masterpiece. Guaranteed. Guaranteed masterpiece. All right. My name is Lex, and it's always a flex. And hold up, let me see what y'all saying in here. Um, yo, shout out to E. Yo, make sure y'all tap in with E. Yo, shout out to Danicus Prime. He said, I'm a Taurus. He said, okay, okay. That's shout out to Danicus Prime. He dipped out. Shout out to Jobin. Jobin Joseph said, hey, free sex. What the fuck? And shout out to Jenna. I don't know, Jenna. That the hyphen above the E, is your name pronounced like Jenna or something? But you said is the book pre-order password protected? Yeah, Jenna, it is. I'll send you the password. Oh, she's not. She dipped out. Oh, okay, 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 okay. She hit me up on IG. All right, I'm gonna tap in with her. Y'all listen up, man. Make sure y'all pre-order the new book. I love y'all very much. I'm about to hop out of here. Y'all listen. We about to turn this up. I might hop on here again later. Because why? What's today's date, y'all? Today's date is the what? It's the what is it? It's the fifth? It's the fifth. Today is a what? Yo, today is a three of spades day. Could someone let me know? I think today is the three of spades. And he said I think we who knows, we might do another room later on that three of spades. Cause I love that card. I love that card. A day for big lessons, big life learning lessons. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what's so funny, y'all? Sometimes like these energies all manifest in different ways. And you always have to run it in conjunction with what's going on in your natal chart. All right. Everybody I know is personifying their natal chart in their own special way. And it's something that I love to see. And y'all, thank y'all for vibing out with me. And I wish y'all nothing but success. All right. We might hop on here later and turn up with that three of spades. But until then, make sure y'all go on Instagram, drop a like and comment on my latest picture. And y'all, this new book is a game changer. All right. You can't just charge people a load of money for weird astrology readings anymore. You can't do that. All right. We about to change the game. Everybody about to get the sauce in their own special way. All right, astrosthetics, astrology of the new millennium. All right, yo, I love y'all. Holla at me. Yeah, yeah, yeah.